Hello friends, today I am going to reveal some true facts about stress management for everybody. Reduce, prevent and cope with stress and how to support your partner at times of stress. But first of all, I request you to please share and subscribe my channel for getting my informative true facts video uninterrupted. Now stress management. Reduce, prevent and cope with stress. Is the joy and enthusiasm you once experienced on the job being consumed by stress? This is the question. Is the joy and enthusiasm you once experienced on the job being consumed by stress? Do you find yourself in the midst of unresolved conflict with other employees and departments within your company? Are your personal relationships getting strained? Is your family life undergoing turmoil? If the answer to any of these questions is yes, there is good chance that you may be caught in the stress world or stress circle. Stress has a way of sneaking up on us. Human beings have a tremendous capacity for taking on more responsibilities, projects, activities, worries and frustration every day, while managing to function efficiently. But for many of us, pressure builds up and the effects of stress begin showing up in our relationship and in our general sense of well-being. The stress warp is that stress is the outer state that we can find yourself living in, continually robs us of peace, joy and fulfillment. Stress continually robs us of peace, joy and fulfillment. It may seem that there is nothing you can do about stress. The bills won't stop coming. Your career and family responsibilities will always be demanding. Managing stress is all about taking charge of your thoughts. Managing stress is all about taking charge of your emotions. Managing stress is all about taking charge of your schedule. Managing stress is all about taking charge of the way you deal with problems. Identify the source of stress in your life. The source of stress. Your true source of stress are not always obvious, and it is all too easy to overlook your own stress-indulged thoughts, feelings and behaviors. Sure, you may know that you are constantly worried about your work deadlines, but maybe it is your procrastination rather than the actual job demands that leads to the deadline stress. To identify your true source of stress, look closely at your habits, attitudes and excuses. To identify your true source of stress, look closely at your habits, attitude and excuses. Question. Do you explain away stress as temporary? I just have a million things going on right now, even though you cannot remember the last time you took a breather. Do you define stress as an integral part of your work or home life? Things are always crazy around here. Things are always crazy. Or as a part of your personality, I have a lot of nervous energy, that's all. Do you blame your stress on other people or outside event, or view it as entirely normal and unexceptional? Until you accept responsibility for the role you play in treating or maintaining a stress, your stress level will remark out of your control. Until you accept responsibility for the role you play and creating or maintaining a stress, your stress level will remain out of your control. Start a stress journal. Start a stress journal. A stress journal can help you identify the regular stressors in your life and the way you deal with them. Each time you feel stressed, keep track of it in your journal. Write down. As you keep a daily log, you will begin to see patterns and common themes. Write down what caused you stress, what caused your stress. Make a guess if you are unsure. Make a guess if you are unsure. How you felt both physically and emotionally. how you acted in response, what you did to make yourself feel better. Look at how you currently cope with stress. How do you currently manage and cope with stress in your life? Are you coping statistically healthy or unhealthy, helpful or unproductive? Unfortunately, many people cope with stress in ways that compound the problem. Unhealthy ways of coping with stress: smoking, drinking, overeating or undereating, zoning out of hours in front of the TV or computer, withdrawing from friends, family and activities, using pills or drugs to relax, sleeping too much, procrastinating, filling up every minute of the day to avoid facing problems, taking out your stress on others, lashing out angry outbursts, physical violence. Healthy ways to manage stress. I am going to give you a healthy way to manage stress. Since everyone has a unique response to stress, there is no one size fits all solution to managing it. One size fits all. There is no one. No single methods work for everyone or in every situation. So experiment with different techniques and strategies. It always varies. Focus on what makes you feel calm and in control. Focus on what makes you feel calm and control. Dealing with stressful situations, the four A's. Change the situation, avoid the stressor, alter the stressor, change your reaction, adapt to the stressor, accept the stressor, avoid. Take control of your surroundings, avoid people who bother you, learn to say no. This part of your list, alter. Respectfully ask others to change their behavior, communicate your feelings openly, manage your time better, state limits in advance, adapt, adjust to the standards, practice thought stopping, reframe the issue, adopt a mantra, create a saying such as, I can handle this, and mentally repeat it in tough situations. Create an asset column, look at the big picture, ask yourself, accept, talk with someone, forgive, practice positive self-talk, learn from your mistakes, Avoid unnecessary stress. Not all stress can be avoided, and it is not healthy to avoid a situation that needs to be addressed. You may be surprised, however, by the number of stressors in your life that you can eliminate. Learn how to say no. Know your limits and stick to them. Whether in your personal or professional life, refuse to accept added responsibilities when you are close to reaching them. Taking on more than you can handle is a surefire recipe for stress. Avoid people who stress you out. If someone constantly causes stress in your life and you cannot turn the relationship around, limit the amount of time you spend with that person or in the relationship entirely. Take control of your environment. If the evening news makes you anxious, turn the TV off. If traffic's got you tense, take a longer but less traveled route. If going to the market is an unpleasant chore, do your shopping online. Do your shopping online, or make it the other way. Avoid hot button topics. If you get upset over religion or politics, cross them off your conversation list. If you repeatedly argue about the same subject with the same people, stop bringing it up or excuse yourself when it is the topics of discussion. Pare down your to-do list. Analyze your schedule, responsibilities and daily tasks. If you have got too much on your plate, distinguish between the shoulds and the musts. Drop tasks that are not truly unnecessary to the bottom of the list or eliminate them entirely. Drop tasks that are not truly necessary to the bottom of the list or eliminate them entirely. Alter the situation. If you cannot avoid a stressful situation, try to alter it. Figure out what you can do to change things so the problem doesn't present itself in the future. Often, this involves changing the way you communicate and operate in your daily life. Express your feelings instead of bottling them up. If something or someone is bothering you, you communicate your concern in an open and respectful way. If you don't voice your feelings, resentment will build and the situation will likely remain the same. Be willing to compromise. When you ask someone to change their behavior, or be willing to do the same. If you both are willing to bend at least a little, you will have a good chance of finding a happy middle ground. Be more assertive. Don't take a back seat in your own life. Deal with problems head on, doing your best to anticipate and prevent them. If you have got an exam to study for and your chatty roommates just got home, see up front that you only have 5 minutes to talk. Manage your time better. Time management. Poor time management can cause a lot of stress. Please understand. Poor time management can cause a lot of stress. When you are stressed too thin or running behind, it is hard to stay calm and focused. But if you plan ahead and make sure you don't overextend yourself, and you can alter the amount of stress you are not under. If you cannot change the stressor, change yourself. You can adapt to a stressful situation and regain your sense of control by changing your expectations and attitude. Reframe problems. Try to view stressful situations from a more positive perspective. Rather than fuming about a traffic jam, look at it as an opportunity to pause and regroup, listen to your favorite radio station or enjoy some alone time. Take perspective of the stressful situation. Ask yourself how important it will be in the long run. Will it matter in a month and a year? Is it really worth getting upset over? If the answer is no, focus your time and energy elsewhere. Adjust your standards. Perfectionism is a major source of avoidable stress. Stop setting yourself up for failure by demanding perfection. Set reasonable standards for yourself and others and learn to be okay with good enough. Focus on the positive. When stress is getting you down, take a moment to reflect on all the things you appreciate in your life, including your own positive qualities and gifts. This simply a strategy can help you to keep things in perspective. Adjusting your attitudes. How you think you have a profound effect on your emotional and physical well-being. Each time you think a negative thought about yourself, your body reacts as if it is where the theories of a tension-filled situation. It comes in a tension-filled situation. If you see good things about yourself, you are more likely to feel good. The reverse is also true. Eliminate words such as always, never, should, and must. These are telltale marks and self-defeating thoughts. Accept the things you cannot change. Some sorts of stress are unavoidable. You cannot prevent or change a stressor such as the death of a loved one, a serious illness, or a national recession. In such cases, the best way to cope with stress is to accept things as they are. Acceptance may be difficult, but in the long run, it is easier than railing against a situation you can't change. Don't try to control the uncontrollable. Don't try to control the uncontrollable. Many things in life are beyond our control, particularly the behavior of other people. It is beyond our control. Rather than stressing out over them, focus on the things you can control, such as the way you choose to react to problem. Rather than stressing out over them, focus on the things you can control, such as the way you choose to react to the problem. Look for the upside. As the saying goes, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. When facing major challenges, try to look at them as opportunity for personal growth. If your own poor choices contributed to a stressful situation, reflect on them and then learn from your mistakes. Share your feelings. Share your feelings. Talk to a trusted friend or make an appointment with a therapist. Expressing what you are going through and can be very cathartic, even if there is nothing you can do to alter a stressful situation. Learn to forgive. Learn to forgive. Accept the fact that we live in an imperfect world and that people make mistakes. People make mistakes. Let go of anger. Let go of anger and resentments. Free yourself from negative energy by forgiving and moving on. Make time for fun and relaxation. Make time for fun and relaxation. Beyond a take-charge approach and positive attitudes, you can reduce stress in your life by nurturing yourself. If you regularly make time for fun and relaxation, you will be in a better place to handle life's stressors when they inevitably blame. Healthy ways to relax and recharge. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Spend time in nature. Spend time in nature. Call a good friend. Sweeten tension with a good workout. Write in your journal. Take a long bath. Light scented candles. Savor a warm cup of coffee or tea. Play with a pet. Work in your garden. Get a massage. Curl up with a good book. Listen to music. Watch a comedy. Don't get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life that you forget to take care of your own needs. Nurturing yourself is a necessity, not a luxury. Set aside relaxation time. Include rest and relaxation in your daily schedule. Don't allow other obligations to encroach. This is your time to take a break from all responsibilities and discharge your batteries. Connect with others. Spend time with positive people who enhance your life. A strong support system will buffer you from a negative effect of stress. Do something you enjoy every day. Make time for leisure activities that brings you joy. Whether it be stargazing, playing the piano, or working on your car. Keep your sense of humor. This includes the ability to laugh at yourself. The act of laughing helps your body fight stress in a number of ways. Adopt a healthy lifestyle. You can increase your resistance to stress by strengthening your physical health by exercise. Exercise regularly. Physical activity plays a key role in reducing and preventing the effects of stress. Make time for at least 30 minutes of exercise 3 times per week. Nothing beats aerobic exercise for releasing pent-up stress and tensions. Eat a healthy diet. Well-nourished bodies are better prepared to cope with stress. So be mindful of what you eat. Be mindful of what you eat. Start your day or night and breakfast and keep your energy up and your mind clear with balanced nutritious meals throughout the day. Reduce caffeine and sugar. The temporary highs caffeine and sugar provides often end with a crash in mood and energy. By reducing the amount of coffee, soft drinks, chocolate and sugar snacks in your diet, you will feel more relaxed and you will be sleep better. Avoid alcohol, cigarettes and drugs. Completely avoid alcohol. Self-medicating with alcohol or drugs may provide an easy escape from stress, but the relief is only temporary. Don't avoid or mask the issue at hand. Deal with problems head on and with a clear mind. Get enough sleep. Adequate sleep fuels your mind as well as your body. Feeling tired with increase your stress because it may cause you to think irrationally. Stop stressing and start living. How to support your partner at times of stress. It is challenging when a partner is having these kinds of tough times. She may not be intimate with you. She may withdraw from you. She may not communicate. In such situations, it is your part to be supportive. It is your part to be supportive. Do whatever possible in order to soothe your partners and help him or get out of this. Don't put the pointer to yourself. When your partner is behaving weird, don't take it personal. Don't wonder if you have done something wrong. Don't spend your time and energy on this thought. Rather focus on ways to support your partner. Communication is the key. Support your partner with a soothing conversation. Analyze the situation via the conversation. Suggest possible ways to overcome the issue. Don't advise or force. Ask how you could help. You may have a plan to soothe your partner, but she may need something else. So just ask. Make a space and be patient. Your partner is going through something difficult. Give him or the necessary space. Be there for possible support. But stay back and give him her personal time to think about. Don't try to fix it. You could be an expert. But don't try to fix your partner's issues. Your partner is actually having the issue. Your solutions may not exactly fix the problem. You never know until you stand up in his or her place. You never know until you stand in his or her place. Supporting your partner at times of stress will increase the bond in the relationship. Do whatever you can do to help. Stop stressing and start living. In my next video, I will give you some more remedies for stress management. Thanks.